Now be recorded.
Now recording.
Well, we have September 20, no, that's not the right one. Where's my, I have that, hold on. Thank you. Okay, now we're in order. It's been a few minutes. Okay, so welcome everyone to the Thursday, January 18th, 2024, 6 o'clock p.m. Meeting of the Auburn Zoning Board of Appeals. My name is Robert Tatro. I am the chair. I am calling the meeting to order. I have to read through my script. I'll do so as quickly and efficiently as possible, and then we'll get moving. We have to confirm member access. So this open meeting of the Town of Auburn Zoning Board of Appeals is operated as a hybrid format under Chapter 107 of the Acts of 2022. The public can join the meeting remotely by telephone by dialing 1-646-749-3112 and access code 944-571-349. Or you can go onto your computer and you can go to gotomeeting.com, and in the upper right corner where the small box appears, you can enter the code 944-571-349, and that will allow you to join the meeting as well. All supporting materials that have been provided to the members of this body are available on the town's website. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda. As a preliminary matter, again, my name is Robert Tatro. I am the chair. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda, both here and remotely, are present and can hear me. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Vice Chair Michael Marin.
Present.
Richard Cussy.
Present.
J. Lawrence Chicolo. We know that Mr. Chicolo is not feeling well, and he will not be joining us this evening. Megan Roach.
I am here by phone.
Excellent. So we have Ms. Roach joining us remotely this evening, and she has confirmed that she can hear, and we can hear her as well. Ms. Bush?
Present.
Thank you. And just Mr. Garabedian, would you might be another caller? Okay, Mr. Garabedian won't be joining us this evening. Okay. Town officials and employees participating, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Caleb Moody, Building Commissioner.
Here.
Jesse Averka, Land Use Coordinator.
Here.
Thank you, sir. Please note that each vote taken in this meeting will be conducted by a roll call vote. State, yeah, I did that, okay. And also, it is being recorded by Auburn Cable Television, and it will be replayed at their convenience. If there are any applicants participating remotely, please state your name and address as if you were attending in person when you introduce yourself. Okay, so I have all of that covered for the time being. And I have our first hearing on the agenda is a 6 o'clock p.m. applicant Darlene F. Wood Belcedo requesting a special permit under section 9.3.12 of the, and section 9.3.12.3 of the Auburn zoning bylaw for an accessory apartment located at 16 Silver Street, map 9, parcel 27. Is the applicant available? Hi, caller one. Okay. So I don't have any response from the applicant. I can make a second call. Otherwise, we can move on to minutes and then come back in a few, I think, and handle the other agenda. So I'll postpone opening this hearing for the time being then, and we'll move forward to the minutes. We have minutes from September 21st, 2023. Those involved in those minutes are myself, Vice Chair Marin, Ms. Roach, Mr. Cussy, and Mr. Garabedian. So it would be just myself, Mr. Marin, Ms. Roach, and Mr. Cussy who would be voting this evening. And then Mr. Garabedian can accept his at a later date. So do I have a motion to accept the minutes from 9/21/23 as submitted?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to accept the minutes stated as written.
Do I have a second?
Yeah, second.
Thank you. Vice Chair Marin?
I approve.
Mr. Cussy?
Approve.
Ms. Roach?
I approve.
Thank you, and I approve. So the minutes of 9/21/23 are officially entered into the record. I'll go ahead and make a second call. Do we have anyone calling in for our 6 o'clock p.m. application? Do we see anybody trying to pull in the parking lot?
See if we can get him unmuted.
Okay, I make a motion that we go into recess for a few minutes, and then we can wait until quarter after. That's the appropriate amount of time for the meeting, the hearing is allocated for 15 minutes, so let's wait until quarter past, and we'll come back, and if that doesn't happen, then we can make a motion if we either strike it, move it forward, or...
Assuming that, I don't know if that's what I'm calling in.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Thank you. Vice Chair Maron? Mr. Cussy? Ms. Bush? Ms. Roach?
Yep, approved.
And I approve. Okay, so we're going to go into recess until 6:15. Microphone will stop voice recording. to come out of recess?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to come out of recess.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Vice Chair Maron, Mr. Cussy, Ms. Bush,
Approve.
Ms. Roach,
Approve.
and I vote to approve. Okay, so, gonna make one last call for our 6 o'clock PM applicant, Darlene F. Wood Belcedo, requesting a special permit under section 9.3.12 and section 9.312.3 of the Auburn zoning bylaw for an accessory apartment located at 16 Silver Street, map 9, parcel 27. Is the applicant present? Can the applicant hear me? Okay. So, hearing none, seeing none, not having an applicant present, is there a motion on the floor to either deny, continue, move forward, whichever you would all prefer?
Mr. Chairman, I don't believe we've opened the hearing, right?
Correct, we have
for
not.
This applicant, and so I would be willing to, I certainly wouldn't be in favor of denying without letting the applicant be heard. I'd be in favor of just postponing and
Sure.
I don't think it but,
Through the chair, just so that we wouldn't have to advertise again, I would recommend opening the hearing and taking a vote to open the hearing.
Other than leaving it
If
open?
no- If no one's here, then we could take a vote to continue it. And then there wouldn't be required to notify anyone, and any abutters on the call would know that it's been continued to the next hearing.
Procedurally, I think for the town side, that makes much more sense.
I agree. I appreciate the addition, because that's less rigor and wear and tear to repeat that process. And so I would be in favor of, that way there's no detriment to the applicant to reshow next time.
Okay, so we'll start fresh again then. So we have a 6 o'clock PM applicant, Darlene F. Wood Belcedo, requesting a special permit under section 9312 and section 9312.3 of the Auburn zoning bylaw for an accessory apartment located at 16 Silver Street, map 9, parcel 27. Do I have a motion to open the hearing?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to open the hearing.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Vice Chair Maron?
I approve.
Mr. Cussy? Ms. Roach?
I approve.
Ms. Bush?
I approve.
And I vote to approve. The hearing is now open. As we have had continuous conversation about this, we do not have an applicant present for this hearing, so I'm going to take a motion on how the board would like to proceed.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to postpone the hearing until the next meeting.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, Vice Chair Maron?
I approve.
Mr. Cussy? Ms. Bush?
I approve.
Ms. Roach?
I approve.
And I vote to approve. So, for the record, if there are any comments or concerns regarding this application, this hearing does remain open until it is next scheduled, which should be the February meeting, since we already have one application for that as well. So if there's any questions, comments, concerns, this hearing shall remain open until that time. Okay, so our next meeting is February 15th, 2024, so if there are any interested parties, you can tune back in then. This is your official notification. You will not receive anything else by mail or other notification from the town, so please consider yourself duly informed. Thank you. Okay, that's it. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to adjourn with no other business.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Okay, Vice Chair Maron?
I approve.
Mr. Cussy? Ms. Bush?
Approve.
Ms. Roach?
Approve.
And I vote to approve. We will see you all in February.